Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Monday, guys. I hope everyone is having a great day. Actually, the start of the week, so it means you have to prepare your week very nicely, so that everything might be prepare your mindset actually for this week, so that you can see things the way you're supposed to. Yeah, you see. So we need to start with some few basics. The trend lines, the market, where the market is pushing up, is pushing whether up or down. So that might help us to start or to kickstart our week. You see. So I'm on German 30, or let's say German 40, or DAX, as the name just changes. So what's really happening here is, firstly, we have to identify the trend, right? So when we identify the trend, we can easily see, I think it's quite easy. We can easily see that the market is actually doing what? The market is actually going to the lower side, right? And we see that the market touched these several areas. Sorry, let me just do like this. The market touched here, the market touched here, and here. Here the market did not reach that level, and here we can see that the market actually came back and touched this area. So what I can say is we supposed to drop little this to go a little bit lower. Yes, something like that, so that we don't really miss enough trades, you see. So what I see is something like this. So I can remove this. Uh, let's remove this so that we can see what's really happening. At the moment, we can see that this thing is a very nice downtrend. You can see here we had some sort of a support. Here the market is also creating something like that. That's why we see the market respecting that area. Even here we also had similar thing happened. So we see that, oh, even around this area, it means we might have the same thing. The market might create something like this. So we should be aware, even if that doesn't happen, but we should always be aware of these areas, because the market is actually doing that. The market did that from this area, we can see that, and even here we expect the same thing. So at the moment we still bearish on German 30 or German 40. Why? Because we still respecting this resistance. Actually, Mondays, guys, they're just there just to warm up the market. We are not actually forced to trade, especially on Monday. Why? Because sometimes the market will just go up and down, and at the end of the day the market will just consolidate, you see. So from Tuesdays is where we can have some good trades. I'm not saying that the market won't move nicely. I'm just saying that Mondays are actually for us just to prepare for the week. Simple as that. So yeah, I hope maybe you understand whatever that I'm trying to say. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So let's go to the break. Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Let's push to the next one. So, whoa, we are on gold. So on gold, what's really happening is, since we broke out of that resistance, now the market is going crazy. Now the market is going crazy, and this is something that I've been preaching about. Then when we have something like this as a wedge, mostly the market will break out very, very aggressively, or maybe push up on the same, let's say it will break. At the moment here it broke the resistance, but even if maybe it happened on the on the support side, the market was still going to go crazy. Why? Because the market was still deciding. If maybe we draw that, I still think maybe you still remember we had something like this around this area. That area, actually the market was respecting that. So actually we had a trade here. I did send a trade around this level last week. Then the market pushed up, but I don't know if maybe my people are already out. Unfortunately, I did not take the trade as I focus more on NASDAQ. So what we see is the market is actually pushing to the upside, and you can't just jump on the market. What you can do is, why not have something like this? Firstly, let me fix my support area. It can be something like that, but before it was something like that. You can also do it like this. So what we can do here is, we actually need to find where we can buy, because this thing is gonna buy for now. So what we're going to do is, we're not going to fight the market to just jump in the market. Nope. We're going to wait for the market to give us some small rejection before we push up. So how can we do that, or how can we know that, oh, this thing reached that area? We can have something like this, maybe, yeah, let's say something like this. But this is not like fully confirmed like 100%, but the market has to create that structure before we say, oh, you see this, it's what we want. But at the moment, we can say, okay, we will know it by, you see the market created this area as a resistance here. It's a higher high. You see that? We're going to throw that as something like this. So when the market comes back here, mostly the market will come around this area and respect that. Most of the time, I'm not saying always, most of the time the market will create something like that before pushing up, and we might have something like that pushing up, something like that. But firstly, we have to wait for the market to come back again and try to create something like that before we say, okay, let's jump on a buy. But at the moment, if you miss that nice buy, it means you can't just jump on the market at the moment. It's way too risky. This thing might still fly. This thing might still fly. You know how gold operates. So yeah, I think that it's something that you should think about when you want to jump in the market. Think of waiting for the market to create that rejection. Simple as that. So don't forget to smash that subscribe button, guys. So now we are on US oil. What's really happening on US oil is quite straightforward. Let me remove this. We already identified our trend. Our trend is actually pushing lower like that. But just because when the market moves, we have to keep updating our trends, because sometimes when the market keeps pushing lower, these areas no longer really connect with the current moves. Why? Because the market is no longer respecting those areas. The market no longer care much about that. The market will create the new areas that the market will respect actually currently. But what I see is, we are still on that downtrend. We can see that actually we're just waiting for a nice sell. So where can we sell? Actually, we can sell around this area. When the market reaches that resistance, we can sell there. But the market also created something. I don't know if you see that. The market created something there. This was a sort of a support. You can see that. Then the market broke out of that, and now it seems like the market is respecting that. You see, so it means there is a possibility that the market won't reach these areas as a resistant. So the market might just come here, respect that, and push lower. Come here again, respect that, and push lower. I hope you see that. And still, maybe we see the market breaking out of our resistance. It's where we can see, maybe it's where we can say, let's buy. But at the moment, we still bearish. We still full on bearish on US oil. I hope you see that, and you see maybe the reasons why we say this it's on a sell. And when we identify the trend, guys, it gives us or maybe it makes us our job very simple, because now we just look for a sell position. We are not even going to think about a buy unless maybe we see a breakout here. So that makes our job very easy, very easy. You see, I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So let's move to the next one, which is US30. So US30 on a 1 hour time frame, because I already did the analysis on a bigger time frame. I hope you already saw that. So this was a signal that I sent in the group. It quickly ran into profit, but now it seems like it's pushing back. But what we see here is, we can simply see that, you know what, actually the market is on a downtrend. It's on a downtrend. We can see nicely, we see that the market respected that area, even here and several times here. So what happens is, the market might create a move like this, a move like this, a move like this and going lower and lower. So when can we say maybe we can buy? Only if the market is going to break out of our resistance area, because we already identified that on a bigger time frame. So it means we don't really have to confuse that. So that maybe, I hope you understand that. So that creates this thing as a very simple job that we can have. So let me remove this because we already sent that signal. I hope my people did it seems like this thing is trying to reject, but I think if we hold this thing, maybe later on we might find the market around these areas. So yeah, I think maybe you understand what's really happening. So if maybe, let's say, if maybe we want to buy, we will wait for the market to break this area and push the upside. Please guys, remember, when we trade, don't expect to win every day. As much as we win today, tomorrow, whatever, think about also the days that maybe you're going to win. That is going to help you to apply your risk management, because you know that not every day is guaranteed to make money. So you're going to make sure you apply your risk management nicely. When we take a loss, you know that the loss doesn't really affect your account that much, and that is actually what we want. That is actually what we want, and I hope you also following the same thing. So remember, we can't just make money like each and every day, and that should be part of your rule. And once you see a loss, you're not going to get angry or try to revenge the market, because you already know that that is possible. That is possible. And losing one signal or one whatever, maybe one trade like this, it doesn't mean that tomorrow or later signal that you're going to take is going to be the same. No. So it means make sure that you apply your risk management and you are consistent with that. You see. So I hope you understand what's really happening. So for those who want to join the team, guys, here are my contacts. Before we go on NASDAQ, 100, you can see that we have 150 VIP membership and VIP signal. So there you're going to get everything. My help, you're gonna go live sessions where I'm going to teach you a one-on-one, actually, on live session. So it's only $150. You just pay once, then you're done. Monthly subscription is $35. This is monthly. It's where you get signals monthly. We also have signal indicator, where you just pay once. Also, you plug that on your MetaTrader platform. Then you start to get those most accurate signals. I hope you can get that. So let's go straight to NASDAQ. So what's really happening on NASDAQ? Let me remove this. You can see that I already sent the signal in the group. So what's really happening here is we have already identified this trend. Actually, even yesterday, when we do the weekly analysis, we can see nicely that the market is actually respecting our area. Sorry, not here. So what's really happening is, before we had something like this, because the market was respecting those areas. But actually, this was very steep. That was very steep move. That's why I had to adjust that, because we know that the market will eventually create a nice move that will go smoothly down, not aggressive like that. Mostly the market won't maintain this type of a trend for longer. Then the market will create something like this, where I think now the market might push lower, come back, push lower, something like that. If the market is going to push lower, as we are on a downtrend, because we identified this as a downtrend, so it means we expecting the market to push lower. Simple as that. So already we are on a sell on NASDAQ, and we're going to change that if the market breaks this area. Besides that, it means we're going to stay on a sell, because the trend is saying that, you know what, I'm going down, and we don't have to complicate things. So we have to make our job very simple when we trade, because already trading, it's already difficult. So we have to make this thing simple for ourselves, because no one can do that, you see. So I hope you guys you enjoyed this. If you find this information very useful, please smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Later on, we still go on live session. On live session, I mean, we're gonna go live on YouTube, where we're going to analyze like NASDAQ, US30, and if maybe there's any opportunity, we're going to take that. You see, so we are not forced to trade, guys. We only trade when we see an opportunity. Without an opportunity, we just have to relax. We have to relax because not every day you will find an opportunity, or sometimes we might miss some because it's possible sometimes we analyze and we don't really see something there, then we take a different direction, or maybe we just wait for some confirmations. That's how we're supposed to trade, not everyday trading, because that leads to some sort of losing, you see. So it seems like this thing is trying to push back, but we will see, because that's how the market moves. The market won't just go straight down. The market will create something like this, pushing lower like that. So I hope that is not new to you. So please, guys, thank you for watching. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bow.